Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly horoscope for June 14th through 20th, 2021. What we're going to do in this reading is start by looking at the astrology energies that you're going to be dealing with this week through the moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And then we're going to pull some cards to look at energies for very specific areas of your life. So first and foremost, Aquarius, this is the last week of Gemini season. Next week, the sun is going to move into Cancer. And this week, Luna is moving from Leo all the way into Scorpio in a waxing crescent position, moving into a first quarter position and then into a waxing gibbous position. And what this means for you is energy is building. You're going to find that you have more momentum, more ambition, more energy, more driving force within to handle what you need to accomplish. But also, new energies coming in are starting to take root in your life. So beginning of the week, Luna is in Leo, and this is going to have you feeling very energized because Mars is also in Leo. So Monday and Tuesday, if there's people around you and they seem disgruntled or a little bit emotional because Venus is in Cancer, just kind of ignore it, deflect it as best you can, because at the start of the week, people might be a bit in their emotions, easily triggered, taking things the wrong way, because we do have Mercury still retrograde this week in Gemini. So any sort of that type of energy at the beginning of the week, just don't even play into it, let it go, because by week's end, everything's going to get smoothed out and worked out, and everybody's going to talk and be friends. And with the moon moving into Libra on the 18th and 19th in a first quarter position, this is around the time that something will feel like you've made some progress. You are experiencing the growth. You see the momentum forward, whereas in the past, maybe you weren't feeling that so much. And with Mercury being retrograde in Gemini this week, it goes direct on the 22nd, so next week. I feel there's some, how do I even say this, like second thoughts, but it's not like you're second guessing yourself, like that's not the right term for it, but it's like you've had this thought, this perception around like a relationship, an experience, a situation, a belief of yours. And because of this retrograde energy, the way it's playing out in your life this week, you're going to come out of that and you're going to see a second, like, whole perception, whole feeling, whole understanding about this person's situation or idea. So there's a big shift and change within like a deep-seated belief system you've been carrying for a while, and it brings you a lot of release, Aquarius, because we have Cancer, Venus in Cancer. It's a very healing, nurturing, soft, watery energy. And because of the combination of these energies, that's what's allowing this big shift in consciousness to go to a second thought about something. And it's very liberating. It's freeing for you. It's like you're able to release something that's been quite heavy on you. And you have the energy spiritually, emotionally, and mentally with the astrology this week. So that's positive news for Aquarius. I feel all in all, your spirits are more lifted this week than they have been in weeks past. People in general, because we have Venus in Cancer and Mars in Leo, this is a very romantic, flirty type of energy. So just in general, you're going to feel chemistry with people on a higher level, friends, family, romance, because chemistry isn't just a romantic thing. You're going to feel much more flow, much more ease in connections, more towards the end of the week. But any sort of new love energies that come in this week for singles, it's going to start off hot and heavy, and it's because of the astrology this week. So if you're like, whoa, I feel in over my head with this person, or why does this just feel bigger than me? Like, what is going on? It's just the astrology, and things will balance out. Doesn't mean the connection's going to fizzle any, but the energy will be a little easier to handle next week. But for romance, it's looking good. All right, let's pull some cards to look at specific area of your life, your spiritual energies, general energies, relationships or love energies, and job and money energies. All right, so we've got some bonus coming out. So you've been feeling quite restricted. Some of you trying to go back and forth in your mind to make a decision. Others of you, it's just like in general, life has felt a bit restricting, but I believe we're coming out of that. Oh my gosh, the second thought, Two of Pentacles, frees you from the Eight of Swords. Wow, look at that, Aquarius. I love when Spirit gives confirmations like that. So for spiritual energies, we have the Two of Wands. That's just another confirmation of you really switching your thought about something, and it's freeing. It's going from one world into a new world, into a new perception. And we did pick up on this energy of kind of being in conflict. Maybe some of you have a decision to make. The astrology for this week is going to make that decision for you. It's like it's going to be very natural and organic, and you're going to finally know what you need to do. So very positive for spiritual energies. For general energies, we have the Death card. So there is something that is ending and shifting, and we already picked up on that. Man, Spirit is just like confirmation, confirmation, confirmation through your read. Yeah, you're going to see things differently. You're finally going to have the answer here, Aquarius, and it lets you release. It lets you finally walk away. Something that challenges you coming to an end. So we like to see that. Relationships. Okay, so the energy is going to be a little overstimulating for you, meaning how deep you're going into your emotions this week might be like, whoa, what is this? How do water signs deal with this on the daily, every day? Because that's like the energy here. You're feeling like a water sign, which is feeling everything out. And if you're very empathic anyways, this is going on a much deeper level, Aquarius. But you're really in your emotions, and it might be a little overstimulating for you, like, whoa, this is bigger than me, but it will pass. It's just the astrology. So this could be current connections, this could be new connections, this just could be about, you know, emotions in general. It's like I see you in the ocean kind of bobbing up and down, and it's just because of the intensity of the emotional energy this week. Usually, like, how do I say this? Because you all are emotional, you all feel things, but this is like a whole different realm than you are used to in your daily experience and perception. You guys, you know, being air energy, you're very telepathic. You're constantly channeling from the higher realms, whether you realize it or not. Okay, you guys are very intellectual, very mental, spiritually mental in the reception of energy and perception and experiencing of reality. And this week, it's like you're shifting from that into a water sign, and you know, that air energy, it's very deep, but it's like you have your eyes to see, and this emotional energy is very deep, but you feel like you lose your eyes to see, to navigate the current, and it's just a little overwhelming and overstimulating for you. But this, to me, isn't like it's because there's bad things happening to you. It's the opposite. It's such a positive flow that it overwhelms some of you, like, wow, is this real? And then for others of you, just in general, it's like the energies are crazy, and people are wanting a lot of your attention, time, and energy this week, Aquarius. Whether you want to give it to them or not, it's like everybody wants a piece of you and your time. And there's like people who aren't like super friendly or have been kind of distant for a while. It's like they're all showing up, they're all being super loving and affectionate, and you're like, okay, what is it that you want from me? What's going on here? But it's not negative. Spirit wants you to know that, like, this isn't negative. It's just feeling a little overstimulated with all the emotional energy going on, and getting a lot of attention from people this week, and people just wanting to be in your space. And it's just like, whoa, boundaries, back up. And it's like they know no boundaries. So you're feeling the love, maybe a little too much. All right, and for job and money, nice. This here appears to be where you're going to have that feeling of progress or progress being made. The highest is in job or money with the Nine of Pentacles, because this is a slower moving energy, something that's building, something that, you know, takes time for creation. And it's like finally you're here receiving some sort of progress and success in money and career this week that you have been working towards, Aquarius. So breaking free, making decisions, finally having all the information, feeling like a big weight has lifted off of you, and also feeling a bit too loved, like, whoa, where did all of you come from? Like, why do all of you want to talk to me? Why do all of you want to be in my space? What's going on here? I'm just trying to deal as is with my own emotions right now, and you want to share all this? It's just that type of energy, but it will even out. It will definitely even out. Looks like a great week for you guys. Oh yeah, see, trust your intuition. When you feel blinded, when you feel like you're losing your spiritual eyes for a minute, just tap in, Aquarius. It's still there. It's just, you see Luna right there? There's a lot of emotional energy coming at you, but you can still balance. You can still find your spiritual eyes and be able to navigate, especially around a decision. And this is where you've got to go with what your soul is telling you over anything else when it comes to a decision this week. Even if it like seems a little bit crazy or not super logical, if you feel it really strongly in your soul, you know what you need to do. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.